What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and it's another video on this, the Honor Magic V2. This time, I just want to talk through my top 5 features because maybe you're still on the fence whether to move to a foldable phone, and maybe you're thinking that the V2 is not the one for you. So I just want to talk about the top features because I get asked about them in the comments. Let's go. Now, before we talk about the V2, I just want to highlight, I have not forgotten, I am giving away the Doge. These two devices I promised I would give away, and this is the video. So if you've entered to get one of these devices, you're going to want to stay tuned to the end of the video, or if that's all you're bothered about, go ahead and skip to the end of the video. Ideally, you don't do that though. Yes, one of my channel members has won one, and one of you in the comment section from my previous Honor V2 Global video are going to win one too. But that's at the end of the video. Let's talk V2 features. Now, I did mention this is my top 5 features. The benefit of foldable phones, and this isn't exclusive to the V2 by any means, but there are way more than 5 features that you benefit from when you purchase a foldable device. The first one I want to talk about is selfie photography, and I guess videography. Yes, when it comes to a foldable phone, you are not restricted to the selfie camera on the front. Like most foldable phones, you can unfold the device, click on the little outer screen viewer button. You can then use the rear cameras to take your photos and videos in full 4K, 30 or 60 or however you want to do it. You'll get full camera functionality, but the benefit is you can actually see in the viewfinder. So you and your group of people, whoever it is you're getting photos with, can all make sure you're in frame. A super handy feature that, again, full disclosure, isn't exclusive to the Honor Magic V2. It's on pretty much every foldable I've ever tested. Now, the next feature is almost exclusive to the Honor Magic V2, and it's stylus support. Now, no, I know what you're thinking before you start rage commenting. Stylus support is not exclusive on the V2. However, stylus support on both the outer and inner screen is on the global market. Yes, now that the V2 has been released globally, you cannot use the stylus on the outer screen on the Samsung Z Fold 5. You cannot use a stylus on the outer or inner screen on the Google Pixel Fold. Only recently, with the release of the OnePlus Open, and hallelujah for them, you can have stylus support on the outer and inner on the OnePlus Open and the Honor Magic V2. One of the many reasons that I put both these phones in my top 2 rated foldable phones. With the Honor, you get your usual stylus functionality, like taking notes, marking up screenshots, adding tasks. The downside of the Honor Magic V2 stylus is that right now, the functionality is limited. Yes, the global version has only just been released, so I am hopeful that a software update will bring it up to speed more in line with even the Chinese version of the stylus. There seems to be more functionality involved there, and what I'd really like to see, and I talked about this in my S24 Ultra review yesterday, is being able to control the camera with the stylus. This comes in so handy when you don't want to be right beside your phone or holding it to take photos or videos. Now, as far as how to get the stylus comes included when you buy the Honor Magic V2 Ultimate. And right now, the Ultimate is only available as a Chinese ROM, so you'll have to import it from WONDA Mobile. However, if you are interested in buying a V2 Ultimate, that's a terabyte of storage and the included pen, DM me on Instagram because I have the one I used in my comparison video for sale. Now, another bit of functionality that is not limited or restricted to the V2, but is only available in foldable phones, is the flex mode. Essentially, pop your phone on the desk, fold it to a 90-degree angle. You can then use your bottom surface as like your camera shooter, your keyboard for typing a comment, while still being able to use the top portion for viewing video or searching the web. Whatever it is you want to do, you can use flex mode. And on the V2 Global, this works in quite a few apps. It's not restricted to camera. It'll work on YouTube comments, all the built-in Honor apps, Google Messages. There's a lot of functionality you can get through from flex mode. Not a mode I use often, if I'm being entirely honest. But if you can imagine, if you're on a pinch and you don't have a tripod, imagine being able to rest your phone on the flex mode, then use your pen from 20 feet away to take that huge big group photo. That'd be super handy. Now, another feature that's included with the V2 is multitasking. Yes, multitasking on the global version of the V2 is an absolute breeze. Up there, in my opinion, with the Samsung Z Fold 5 and the Google Pixel Fold. However, I will say that the V2 does side-by-side windows, vertical or horizontal. It will do 2 floating windows as well, so you're getting 4 at the same time. But the OnePlus Open for me is still the king of multitasking, because you can have 3 apps side by side and you can just quickly move between, copy and paste between all those apps. I think it looks clean and it works really well, especially if you're using a pen, because it can be a bit fiddly when you've got floating windows. The pen's a bit more precise than my big fat fingers. So that's 4 features. The 5th one, I can 100% categorically tell you this is exclusive to the Honor Magic V2 and will be exclusive to the V2 for quite a long time, I imagine. It's the dimensions. It's the phone itself. The multitasking, the cameras, the battery, everything I've talked about in other videos and when I get to my global ROM full review. All that is stored inside a 9.9mm phone. That's when folded, folks. When unfolded, it's 4.7mm. To put it in perspective, here's a slice of bread. Here's a slice of bread beside the V2, folded. So all this chat about foldable phones just being too thick, maybe that is true for your Z Fold 5s, OnePlus, Google Pixel Fold, but I'm sorry, when your phone is thinner than a slice of bread, there is no longer a "it's too thick" argument. Every time I pick up my V2, I am still awestruck as to how thin, light, yet premium and robust it actually feels. So I'm not sure if this has helped make your purchasing decision easier or harder. The one thing I will say is, look, I have no skin in the game here. I am just here to tell you the features on all these foldable phones, hence why I mention other phones throughout this video. If you're wanting to move from a traditional candy bar style phone to a fold phone, in my opinion, the two that it should be between is the OnePlus Open and the Honor Magic V2, as we sit here right now. Now, later on in the year, there's going to be the Google Pixel Fold 2, the Xiaomi Mix Fold 4, which I've just read an article essentially strongly hinting that it will get a global rollout, which, hallelujah, because if you don't know, the Mix Fold has been, one of the best foldable phones for at least 3 years now. So now that we're done with the features, let's move on to the giveaway. Now, as promised, one member wins a phone, one commenter wins a phone. I've still to actually publish my review of these devices. Some of the things they pack in are just insane. There is night vision, there's a walkie-talkie feature, there's a massive battery in both, you can drop it from a roof, you can throw it against a wall. It's actually quite insane how rugged these phones are. And I guess if you're a construction worker or just really clumsy, you're probably glad phones like this exist. Now, they do have Android 13 installed. They're fairly snappy. The cameras aren't actually trash either. So, yeah, fair play to Doji for creating these two devices. But now you want to know who's won. So the first one I'm giving away is the S41 Max. Naming conventions there's a lot on the Doji website, but the S41 Max is going to a member of the Average Dad WhatsApp group. And before you ask if you want to join, there's a join button. It literally says join. A few bucks a month, all the way up to 20 bucks a month if you can afford it. Means you get exclusive access to the WhatsApp group. I think there's like 53 or 54 just now. And you're included in giveaways. I also give away cash. I have just got a sponsorship through for upcoming videos with headphone suppliers. Lots of other things. So I always do giveaways. When you join the WhatsApp group chat, they'll tell you. Anyway, I'm rambling. Ethan, I put in the WhatsApp group yesterday, I wonder how much shipping to Australia costs. Well, I'm going to find out soon. Ethan, dude, you've supported me from the very beginning, and you've paid the top tier membership for the last 6 months or so since I started the membership scheme. So as a special thank you, and the fact that you said you wanted the phone, congrats. This one's for you, dude. Now, as for the other winner, as mentioned, my V2 Global video roughly 4 weeks ago has received, I think, nearly 300 comments, which is way more than normal. And I asked you to comment which one you want. And again, overwhelmingly, it was the V20S that you wanted in there, hence why I've kept it for that community. So in that video, the commenter is called Indie Dancer 13. Congratulations, you have won the V20S. Now, in order to receive the phone, you're going to need to message me on Instagram. There's no other secure way to do it. Don't put your address in the comments section. Message me your address. Please live in the UK. Don't be somewhere abroad. I'm joking. You can be wherever you want. I will ship it to you this Monday, so hopefully wherever you are, you'll receive it next week. For the rest of you that entered, can I just say thank you? I'm going to be doing giveaways all the time. I popped in the WhatsApp group the other day. It gives me great pleasure to be able to give tech away to people that want it. And I'm not looking for sob stories or anything like that. That doesn't sway me. If you're watching my channel, my small tech channel, you're already balls deep in tech. If you're a female, I don't know the equivalent, but you're deep in the tech world, and I appreciate it. The support for the past couple of years has just been, insane. And as this video is published, I think we've just hit 15,000 subscribers. So, absolutely delighted. Couldn't thank you all enough. So these giveaways are just a small token of how much I love you all. And that's it. That's the giveaway for now. So to confirm, Indie Dance 13, congratulations. You've got the V20S. Ethan, my Aussie brother, you have won the S41 Max. Hope I've got the models correct. Doji, thank you very much for providing them and me allowing me to give them away as well. That was very kind. And I didn't want to make a separate video. I wanted to tack it on a video that would actually give you some form of interest and a bit of knowledge about the V2 as well. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. Slightly longer and different than always. Any questions, pop them down in the comments below, because I will be doing a Q&A type video on the Honor Magic V2. And until next time,